Hey guys, this is Tommy Train, and I'm like filming because this is my food trip. You can see this guy talking right here.
Guiding or Filipino guiding?
Filipino!
Filipino?
Yeah, literally I'm Filipino, yeah. That's what I
Okay, wala pong
Anyways,
problema.
here we go.
So magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Brian, ang inyong tour guide. Ating driver po ay si Helio. Say good morning, Kuya Helio. Siya po yung ating best driver dito sa Corridor. Kayo po ay nakasakay sa tram number
Kind of like big city
Anong
part
tram
around
number
there.
nyo?
Not bad.
3. Yan, tatandaan nyo po kasi pare-parehas po yung mga tour buses po natin. Baka mamaya maligaw kayo, baka kayo sa iba sumama. So ayaw po natin mangyari yan. So again, for your safety, don't forget to put down the armrest for those who are sitting on the side. Please remain seated while the bus is in motion. Please do not extend any parts of the body outside the bus. So yun po yung may nalaglag na agad. Huwag din po tayo magkakalat, magtatapo ng basura. Kanina po yung nalaglag na bottled water. Sa inyo po ba yan? Kailangan nyo po yun o hindi na? Kailangan nyo pa? Hindi na? Bababa po? Hindi. Pagka may mga nahulog po kayong gamit, huwag po kayong bababa ng bigla. Hindi nyo po, itaas nyo po yung kamay para po sa inyong kaligtasan. Kasi may nangyari na po dito dati, estudyante, nakaupo sa bus, nakataas yung armrest, nalipat ng hangin yung sombrero, hinapol niya yung sombrero, mahulog, nabagok, namatay. Ayaw po nating mangyari po yun dito. Okay lang po ba yun, our dear students?
Yes!
Okay. First time niyo po ba dito sa Corridor?
Yes!
So tingin po kayo dito sa harap, bandang kanan, may mga bahayan po kayo makikita. Yan po yung aming transient houses. Dito naman po sa kaliwa, yun naman po yung hotel, Corridor Inn. It's the grandest hotel here in the island because it's the only one. The only hotel. Kayo po ba mag-overnight or uuwi? Uuwi din kayo mamaya? Okay, so hindi po natin kayo dadalhin sa hotel. So departure time is 3 o'clock. Boarding time po natin 2:30. Tingin po kayo sa kaliwa. On your far left, that's the province of Cavite. Woo! Cavite is about 10 kilometers away, the south channel of Corregidor. You came from Manila, east side of Corregidor, 48 kilometers away. Coming to your front right, we have Bataan Peninsula. Bataan Peninsula is the north side of the island, about 5 kilometers away. So geographically,
now it
Corregidor
looks like
is closer to Bataan, but Corregidor since then did not belong to the province of Bataan. Corregidor belongs to the province of Cavite. Because during the Spanish time, they fortified first sa San Felipe in Cavite, and Corregidor also was fortified by the Spaniards. So Corregidor served as an extension. So before the Americans came here, Corregidor has its own distinction as a fortress. The Americans built Sangley Point, Cavite City as naval base. Corregidor also was fortified by the Americans. Address of Corregidor, Barangay 53, Dasby, Sangley Point, Cavite City. So ladies and gentlemen, our dear students, welcome to Corregidor Island, Cavite City. But in some of our history teachings, it's misleading. It's Corregidor, Bataan. It's only related because of the Bataan landmarks. Tingin po kayo dito sa harap ng ating bus. Nakikita niyo po ba yung mapa ng Corregidor? Mapilihan kayo sa shape ng Corregidor. Ang Corregidor po, ang forma niya ay parang tadpole. Baby frog. Yan. Pero, yan, sabi nga ni sir, yung medical perspective by shape niya. So, 6 kilometers inland from head to tail, 2.5 kilometers wide, the head part of the island, 585 hectares. It's the land area of Corregidor. Corregidor was mapped out by the Americans according to its section. The tail part of the island, this is what you call tail side. The biggest part of the tail where the boat dock, this is bottom side. Head part with lower elevation, it's middle side. Head part with higher elevation, that's what you call top side. So first, we're going to see middle and top side area. And then Corregidor, it came from the Spanish term, corregir, which means to correct. During the Spanish time, Corregidor was a correctional institution where Filipino prisoners were being put to hard labor. So it arrived the word Isla del Corregidor, Island of the Corrector. And another version is, all ships leaving and entering the mouth of the bay will have to stop here in the island to have their papers checked and corrected. So it arrived the word El Corregidor, the Corrector. Again, Corregidor, it's a Spanish name. American name of this island, Fort Mills, in honor of Brigadier General Samuel Mayer Mills, one of the higher-ranking American officers who was in service here in the Philippines from 1905 to 1906. When the Japanese also occupied the island, they changed it also in a Japanese way. And the name of Corregidor was Homashima, which means Homa's Island, in memory of General Masaharu Homa. He was the Japanese imperial commander given the 50 days timetable to capture the Philippines. But the fighting lasted for almost about 5 months because of the gods of Corregidor and then the battling bastards of Bataan. So Corregidor, Fort Mills, Homashima, it's only one. And this is the island itself. Are you familiar with the movie Alcatraz? Corregidor was dubbed as the rock like Alcatraz. And then to your left, we have a big field. That's one of the baseball fields by the Americans. And one of the most famous American baseball player played here in the island in 1930. Babe Ruth of the New York Yankees. Can you see those mango trees on your far left? Can you see that there's a ruin inside those mango trees? The triangle-shaped building. That has been the Young Men's Christians Association building.
Wow.
YMCA. Are you familiar with the song of the Village People? Come on, sing it. YMCA. That has been the recreational facility inside the building before it has boxing arena, ping pong.
Wow.
Again, baseball field to your left, and coming to your right, we have the old tennis court. And that our tennis court used to come across the water reservoir. Can you see those destroyed concrete boxes right there? That has been the rainwater reservoir. It can hold about 3 million gallons of rain. But the source of drinking water during that time, it was piped from Bataan Peninsula. We have 23 deep wells here in the island. Source of water now, it's a spring water. So it means the water came from under the ground. Our dear students, our first stop for your photo op is a barracks, is a ruins. But before you go down, let me give you first the historical background of the landmarks. And then later on, we'll give you time for your photo op. Is that okay?
Yeah.
And then when you hear the bell, sample, Kuya Helio, it means we're going back to the bus, we're going to the next destination.
Sounds like
Going back
Toby.
to the building. The building name, Middleside Barracks. Middleside because we're located right here on the middle side portion of the plateau. Barracks, it's a military term for the sleeping quarters by the soldiers. Two separate buildings, 1,300 feet in length. First part of the building, that was for the Americans. For the 16th Coast Artillery, anti-aircraft enlisted men. Enlisted men, a little bit low-ranking soldiers. That building can house 4,000 soldiers. Double-decker beds. Three-story building. Completed in 1915. Now it's 2018, 103-year structure. You can see the building still stand because it was made of pure cement, pure Holocaust material, hurricane-proof. Ironically, all cement came from Japan. Asano Cemento. Steel bars came from Bethlehem Steel from Pennsylvania. Some of them from Water Billet, New York Arsenal. The tiles used, it was made in Germany. The one who do the labor, long-time Filipino prisoners. Can you see that deep depression to your extreme right? That's a bomb crater. The building was bombed twice. First by the Japanese and then by the Americans. And it was destroyed also because of the typhoon. Corregidor Island passage also of typhoon. Can you see those metal braces supporting the building? Our government don't want that to demolish or make it a new concrete. They want to preserve the historical value of the landmarks. Did you know that once a poet said that a country without ruins is a country without history, and a country without history is a country without memory? Because these ruins are the memories of our history. Any questions about the building?
No.
You are now allowed to go down, take pictures.
So this is the place right here, from what he said. I mean, it's quite surprisingly, it's still been like I don't know how many years was that? Like 1,000 years? And also, we're taking selfies around here. Say hi, Victor. Yeah. So, anyways, oh, then I realized there's like some sort of church right there. And yeah, it looks pretty awesome. I mean, I just can't believe like Americans and Japanese would just bomb this place. I mean, it's quite saddened, but not that saddened, but I mean it's a history place of museums. And here's I think I realized what he means right there. You can see that metal part right there. Yeah, I see that. Hey, Arnold. Hey Arnold, say hi. Say hi. Yeah, literally, I'm gonna post this on YouTube. Anyways.
No, don't post it.
No, it's fine. And literally, we have this place from a forest, which is literally like Henry's forest or something right here. You have dead grass right here. I'm assuming like this is Woolly Bear from the episode, like when Percy got stuck in it. Yeah, of course, like that. This is quite surprisingly the oldest building, which is still put up stand as a historian. I mean, it's like some sort of castle. It's like an abandoned castle, like on the island of Sodor. But anyways, well, I see. And also we can see a tram right there. It's coming there because one of my other friends or my classmates are coming. So anyways, I'm just walking through. Literally right here. Oh, literally here's a history piece. Oh, sorry. Yeah, of course. Yeah, there we are. And literally you can just read that there. I know. Here I'll just do a close-up and then I'll just let you guys read it. So yeah. And literally it's possible. I'm not just walking away, I'm just